Welcome back. Thank you for joining. This is Infinite Phoenix. My name is Victor. We're going to go through Call of Cthulhu. We're in Chapter 2, and I'm super excited about this one. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like what you see, and subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and we'll go ahead and get this started right now. Thanks again for joining. Hello, and welcome back. This is Victor. Welcome back to Infinite Phoenix Gaming. I'm super excited to have you all here. This is Call of Cthulhu. We are continuing. We're in Chapter 1. We were just trying to learn more about Darkwater. Let's go ahead and get this going.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
I'm going to go right into the diary to do the
Darkwater.
Secondary objective.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Stephen Webster, a wealthy businessman, well respected in Boston. Stephen came to see me in order that I might investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Charles Hawkins, deceased, local celebrity on the Darkwater. The heir of a ship owner family, he used to travel. He met Sarah during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married. He took her to the remote island of Darkwater, where they disappeared completely. They lived a very secretive life, okay? Sarah Hawkins was a painter, known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress, known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse in Darkwater. Disappeared from the front pages, and nobody heard even about her death. Only Stephen Webster continues to search for the truth. And Simon Hawkins, also deceased, only son of Sarah and Charles. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others, Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes. If her paintings are testimony to her vision, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Okay. Okay, flames in the background, and it could be linked to the death of his daughter. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this then. I really want to go hit that book again, because I could have swore that was
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston,
Okay.
but I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Chapter 2. I took the case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks in the island of Darkwater. This will be the starting point for our investigation. Cyanide Studios. I like that. To be honest, I think this is the first Cyanide studio I've played. So we'll see what we think.
We're almost there.
Guess we found our boat, because we are in Darkwater.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what?
I don't like
Go
seeing
have a
dead
drink of the
whales.
stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbormaster's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Approaches to Darkwater, I saw the thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low, they seemed intent on impaling themselves on the sharp reefs that circle the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float on the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belong to Charles Hawkins. He advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get a lay of the land at the same time. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the harbormaster's office. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire, forced to hold their positions for several days. Surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medicine, the soldiers were considered as lost. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. We got a new couple places, the island of Darkwater and the port. It would seem the world has forgotten the very existence of the isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs. And with only one outlet to the sea, it is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think the only venture on this island that is still profitable is its medical institute. At the entrance to the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shell of Skyla. One still passes in front of the shell of Skyla, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the trip from the mainland and back. Here, the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. Okay. Let's see. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods really were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of these proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and look around. Can I talk to people? I can't talk to that guy.
Back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
An omen. And
You
it's
can't understand. You're not sailors.
the same dead fish
It's a
we saw in our
sign.
dreams.
There's something coming.
I
Something
don't like it.
real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
That's no way to treat an omen.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now,
Just tell me where the
please,
address is.
Allow me to do my job.
You
No.
don't put that
What
beast
the hell?
back
You
in the
tell me
water.
where
You
the
see that
address.
I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors. Oh yeah? It's a sign.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You can't
That's no-
understand.
These wounds. I know of no animal that could have inflicted them.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
So I can't go
Something
past
real
that
bad.
point.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
Okay,
crazy.
so we're done here. We've seen everything they have to show us. I'm tempted to look around a little further. It looks like there's a wall here too. I won't be able to go
Your
past.
chum wanted to stir us up.
There's nothing
But
for
you
you
can
here
stay
either.
to watch if you want.
Beat it.
You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard! You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
Oh man, it is a little spooky on this island, so we are gonna go in. Let's take a look at the menu.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
What year is it? Are we in Prohibition? No, I just don't know. I love the ambiance. I feel welcome. Thanks, buddy. Nice.
Hey, be careful.
I wonder how the game would be different if I hadn't
Let's
drinking
get him
that
another
drink.
drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Nice. Okay, we're doing this.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Yeah,
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
All right.
I think we'll get along well. The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Yes.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Same again, please.
There you go.
Why not? Okay, now we'll go. I think we're ready.
That's no moonshine.
You can say that again. House recipe.
That'll be all for now.
Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the stranded whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows, more than anyone, the secrets and rumors on the island. Mitchell's devoted to the golden age of whale hunting. If the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by, the man will freely talk on the subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one wants to inquire about the source of his liquor. A bar where liquor is served with total impunity. The Stranded Whale. It's the last thing I expected to find on the island. The Stranded Whale has his name and is managed by an iron hand of the owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go there, and I even saw what looks to be a truce between the bootleggers and the sailors. Do I have points? I have a point. Do I want to put it on something? We're gonna save it for now. So let's go ahead and talk to Fitzroy. Oh, I can talk to this guy.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
So you remember that time?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I want to read this miraculous
I bid you
catch.
farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I had the wing of the girly boys.
Whoa, that guy looks creepy AF.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Skylar returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Skyla, or what remained of it, returned to Darkwater port on Tuesday afternoon, late. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. To celebrate the return of the Skyla's brave whalers, the Stranded Whale invites all of Darkwater to an exceptional evening of whale meat tasting, free of charge. Join in, bring along family and friends, and come taste the miraculous catch. A bottle of authentic, freshly harvested whale oil will be given to all participants. Okay. Can I turn it over? Okay. Ooh, I memorized it. That's cool.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
What is he talking about?
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Am I supposed to
Do
talk
you
to
like
everybody
our
twice?
song?
No.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Oh, I had to go through that whole exit scene again. Okay, so we're out of here. Let's talk to this girl. She, obviously, is where the liquor is coming from. Right? Do you all agree with me on that?
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Alright, well, we're gonna beat it. We're done here. Let's go. I guess that's a closet. There we go. That's the exit. Okay, we're on the island. Let's go talk to Fitzroy. That's the next mission, right? And that is creepy AF. Can I take it? It's just like the one in my dream. And it's kind of green where everything else is not. I guess those lights are kind of the same, aren't they? Okay, well, let's go ahead and go inside. The city of the Darkwater Harbormaster. We're gonna come in here and just
A
look
souvenir
around.
from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
It's a long time.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Nice. We found the second journal of medicine.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
What is it? Is it an oar? I'm not sure why it's macabre. Wait a minute, there's another set of stairs there. Oh, it's not a set of stairs, it's just a look down. Okay, well let's... Okay, so let's talk to him. What do you got for me, dude?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay, will do, sir.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
I do too, actually. And there it is. Okay.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few of the dates are legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest is blacked out. Who would want this information hidden? Now I'm supposed to follow him and talk to him on the deck? Hold on, there's some other things here.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbormaster's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay. Opposite the jetty.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Cat?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay. That was a lot. Let's see, we've got 2 character points. I don't have anything that would only take 2 to level up. Oh, rough. Well, I wish I would have put more points in occultism and medicine in that case. I didn't know. Okay, so those are my points spent. I'm happy with that. James Fitzroy is the captain of the Charybdis, the only boat that still sails between Darkwater and Boston. His base is in the harbormaster's office, but from where his base in the harbormaster's office is where he misses nothing that happens on this island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him, and the bootleggers despise him. He's offered to help me. The miraculous catch is what the locals call the last catch of the whalers. In 1847, although whales were disappearing, the crew of the Skyla made a gigantic and monstrous catch, and it saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch today, and an article from the Times still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors. Okay, here's a little more on the miraculous catch. We had given up hope. Let's see, I think I already read it. Of a size that went beyond that of a formidable toothed whale, the cetacean that is being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the sides of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow the numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine. Okay, why is the photograph in here? Here we go then. The mission? To get inside Warehouse 36. I don't like those bootleggers coming this way. We're gonna go faster. Looks like nobody's in our way anymore.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill
too.
each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
We're gonna have to talk to these gentlemen.
This guy. No idea. You better keep it shut.
Well, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna say Cat sent me.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it!
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
Well, I've rarely seen anyone who can hold their liquor as well as her.
Everyone knows that.
That just proves that you've seen her in the bar, not that you know her. Go on, beat it. We've seen enough of you.
So we know who Cat is. The only woman on the island.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you. Go die.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay, so get inside the warehouse. I guess we're gonna go down that bootlegger road.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
So I can't seem to go around.
You shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Kind of want to talk to those two. They're new.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Kind of makes me want to go talk to Cat again, to be honest. Maybe that would be the quick way into the warehouse.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I don't know.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Talking to the captain might be the only way then. Ooh, look at this. Oh. How do you go up it?
I could use this old winch to lift the grate.
Okay, so...
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
So what I need is one of those things. I need a shaft to turn that winch with, right? Yes.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Alright, so now we just go back up. And now we can use it. I don't know how to use it. Is there another part to it? Okay, so let's go to J. Let's find out what I'm supposed to be doing here. There's nothing new there. Going back down. We're just gonna keep hitting E all over the place.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Okay, so now I think we have enough parts. I honestly thought it was just the one. Okay. I wish it would have said missing this or missing that. Then I would have known what this...
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Oh, goodness. Push!
Damn, I broke it.
Seriously? Okay, so it's not that easy. That's fine. We'll find another way, right? We'll find another way. So...
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid.
Cat.
What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Do I not say anything?
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh god, ow! Fuck! Oh, I'm down! Oh shit, that bitch!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
What the fuck? What just happened to me?
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming.
I did too!
If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
To the bar.
These wounds. And
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
I don't feel good about that whale going back in the water either. If I could stop that.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
You again. What can I get you?
Hey, Mitchell.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
One more, but it'll be the last.
They all say that.
Alright, drink number 3. Then we're gonna go talk to Kat. Little liquid courage. Gotta figure this thing out.
There's rye in that.
Looks like Monsieur is a connoisseur. Not bad for a guy from the city.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises, screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say anything else.
That'll be all for now.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness.
Asylum staff.
Until it finds a new reader.
What are the asylum doing here?
The girl doctor, Colden. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
Seems to be a few more people in here.
Another. Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, As long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yeah, gotta get there.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Alright, so we are going to go into this warehouse. And I think that'll be the end of chapter 2. So let's take a look-see. That's right, buddies.
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't see the door there. How embarrassing. She's a lockpicker. Cat is a
That's
woman
how it's done.
of many
Do I
talents.
still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Sure looks like it. Oh, no.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
No. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting.
Very
I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail?
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door?
I thought he was going to arrest me. I
Open
totally
your
thought I
eyes,
was
damn it.
hosed.
This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh my god.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Oh my god. It's way up there. Chapter 3. Well, thank you everybody for joining me for Chapter 2. I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you all for Chapter 3. Thank you again. Go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed this, and hit subscribe, and check that bell so you don't miss an episode, and we will see you for Chapter 3. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great night. This has been Call of Cthulhu. Thank you for joining me. You're watching Infinite Phoenix Gaming, and I'm super excited to start Chapter 3. So go ahead and check that like button if you liked what you saw, and subscribe to continue to watch all this great content. Hitting that bell would really make my day too. So go ahead and hit that bell, and I'll see you in Chapter 3.